Hey, it's Drew Speaks. Turn it up, we spilling tea. When the drama hit the streets, you know where you gotta be. Messy but classy, yeah, I keep it real. Bringing all the news, let's talk, let's spill. Shade so sharp, might need a shield. When Drew speaks, best believe it's sealed. Got some facts, what's the deal? Keep it raw, keep it trill. Ain't no cap, just what's real. Hit that like, tell me how you feel. Oh, you ain't heard, let me break it down. Drew got the scoop, yeah, we run the town. Laughs, drama, truth in the mix. Stay locked in, yeah, we too legit. From the streets to the tweets, what's hot, what's weak. Spilling all the tea, yeah, Drew gon' speak. No sugarcoat, just facts on fleek. Subscribe, tap in, yeah, watch every week. Hey, it's Drew Speaks, where the real meets all the tea. When the drama hit the streets, you know where you gotta be.
Hey everybody, hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We are in the last day of April. We are in the last day of April. Today is a good day. Today a good day, y'all. It is indeed a good day. I know I haven't been on in a while. I wouldn't say a while. I'd say a couple of days, right? And so I've been waiting on some freedom of information requests that I had submitted to two different agencies, right? And I'm waiting on them agencies to respond. I'm waiting on them agencies to um, kind of get back to me and let me know, like, give me the information that I asked for, if that makes sense. So, look, but today, I want to spend some time and go over a video that just passed my Instagram. And I have not fully watched the video. And I want to say this as a disclaimer. A lot of the videos that I give a live reaction to, um, I do not watch them before I get on live. I like to watch them when I get on live. So it's actually a real live reaction instead of me, like, previously watching the video. And so today I kind of want to go over this video of WGN News Chicago. Shout out to Ben Bradley. He's a reporter for the WGN News. And so I want to do that today, kind of go over this video. But before I go any further, if you have not already done so, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you're watching from in the comments. All what I've just asked of you is free of charge. I promise y'all it is. It's free of charge. Everything that I just asked you to do, hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe if you have not already done so to this channel. Let everybody know that we are live. So listen, I will not be on here long. This is going to be a very short live, but I do want to give my live reaction to this because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And so let's get this on the screen. Let's get it on the screen. This right here is a video of WGN News. And Tiffany Henyard had for the ones that's new to this channel, I want to say this for the ones that are new to the channel. If you all don't know, I have been covering the Tiffany Henyard's administration. I know it's getting ready to leave. I know um, her term and her administration is getting ready to get up out of office, but it's just not easy to just stop talking about her administration even after she's gone. And why I say it's going to be hard to not talk about it is because A lot of damage has been done. A lot of lives has been affected by this. And so it's not easy to just turn that page. People has got arrested. People has got sexually assaulted. People has lost their homes. Businesses has had to shut down. Businesses has not even been given their business license. Businesses has been raided. And so when we talk about, yeah, she's gone, and yeah, she was voted out, but there's still lives that has been affected by this administration. And so let's go into this video. Ben Bradley, again, shout out to Ben Bradley for all of the work, all of the coverage that him and his team do at WGN News. So let's get into the video, y'all. Again, if you have not already done so, as you guys coming in, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you have not already done so. Again, all of it is free of charge. Again, let me know where you're watching from in the comments. But let's get into this video. Again, I want to go over this video of WGN News, and they're basically going to talk about Tiffany's last final days as the mayor of the village of Dalton. Here we go.
Self-proclaimed super mayor Tiffany Henyard leaves office in the next few weeks after being badly beaten at the ballot box. Questionable spending, clashes with trustees, and an ongoing FBI investigation led to her undoing.
Investigative reporter Ben Bradley broke many of the stories that exposed the issues, and tonight he returns to the south suburbs for a new accounting of Henyard's reign.
I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it.
The curtain will soon close on the Tiffany Henyard show, but not before one last dance.
Supervisor,
Oh, stop it, man.
Come on now.
Go on, be with
people want to know what's next for
You
you.
know what's next? Why you out here? Why are you out here?
So you will kind of see me stopping and going. She's asking Ben Bradley, why is he out there? But if I recall, Tiffany, you the same one that invited the media and said, you know what, y'all only come to cover the bad stuff. Why don't y'all come and cover the food giveaways? People lined up blocks after blocks after blocks waiting and just to get food. So that's why he out there. You invite.
We were there for Henyard's final food giveaway and a new tally of what she's cost taxpayers. On Easter weekend, cars lined up for blocks, tens of thousands of tax dollars spent for another one of Henyard's famous food giveaways.
Our last hurrah, and I did not vote for that woman, and I'll never.
A lot of these videos, especially when it comes to Tiffany Henyard. I want to say this, that I do not own the rights to this music. I want to make sure I said it in our disclaimer when I first got on. It was in there in our intro video, but I want to say that I do not own the rights to any music that's being played. And Bobby said she's going to jail. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Ever vote didn't vote for it before, but I'm gonna give me something to eat today.
I like the giveaways, but I don't like her. She's nasty.
She's giving us back what we already gave, but ain't nobody else doing that either.
Tiffany Henyard does spend a lot of money, some of it on worthwhile programs, but she's also benefited handsomely and questionably. Newly obtained records show last year Henyard was paid more than $347,000 from Dalton and Thornton Township, the two governments she runs. That's more than Chicago's mayor makes. Henyard's comp includes $282,000 from the township, which also gave her a $4,900 per month expense allowance and an $1,100 monthly vehicle allowance. That's despite the fact Dalton taxpayers spent six figures on two SUVs police used to chauffeur Henyard.
Trustee Gray Everett, Supervisor Henyard.
And did we mention Henyard hasn't attended a single meeting since she lost re-election?
Why haven't you been to board meetings since your defeat?
And work.
You don't want to answer? You're still getting paid. Why not go to the meetings?
Tiffany, your black ass don't want to answer them questions, girl. Why you ain't at the goddamn meetings? You talk all that noise. Yeah, she got me hyped now. Because Tiffany, you talk all that noise about the trustees not showing up to the meetings. You said it's either a yes or no vote. So why you don't come to the meetings? And did y'all hear the residents? Because that's what matters. Throughout all of this, right? The residents, the taxpayers. Did y'all hear what they had to say? I ain't vote for her the first time. I ain't vote for her for the last time. I just came out here to get the food. I like the food giveaways, but I don't like her. Of course.
It just proves that what she was doing was very selfish. It wasn't about the people.
Stephanie Wiedemann worked for the township for 20 years and blew the whistle on many of Henyard's antics.
If she had just said, oh, I made a mistake, everybody would have moved on. We pointed out the mistakes and she put on the show. You know, everybody paid attention because every 2 weeks it was like a sitcom.
Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
You the ones that's costing the village money. Okay. I don't have that call. All right. Okay. What was she supposed to do? You wanted her to expound? Don't drag out the meeting. I made a motion.
WGN Investigates has documented first-class trips for Henyard and her entourage that cost taxpayers well over $100,000. There was a stay at a Four Seasons and steak dinners. In late 2023, this was how she explained it.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
Y'all ready for the lie?
You didn't go to Las Vegas?
Y'all ready? That was just a lie. Anybody that's watching this video can tell that she's lying. You're lying, Tiffany.
What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Taxpayers are the ones stuck with the bill. The supervisor and others get unusual perks, including $600 a day for every day they travel out of state for the township and $400 per day for travel within Illinois, plus the cost of their travel expenses. We asked Henyard's successor whether he agrees with the supersized paydays.
What you make is based upon what you are able to deliver. That's more so saying, like, you know, people believe that professional athletes shouldn't get paid millions of dollars, that doctors should be, or teachers for that matter. So I'm not going to get here and go into a debate about what should be getting or what should be this salary or this.
With what we've been through and how easily we saw it is to abuse the system, I think it's important that the residents pay attention and continue to pay attention and continue to hold people accountable.
Despite it all, the spending, a questionable cancer charity, an ongoing FBI investigation, and even a brawl at a board meeting, Henyard still has her supporters.
I think she's doing what men have been doing for years as far as her security and all those things. She needs that.
She give back to the community. So, I mean, what more can people ask for?
And Tiffany Henyard vows the show will go
on.
You told us on election day we haven't heard the last year. What's next for you?
It's a lot next for me. Stay tuned.
The FBI is still tuned in. Sources say agents have visited several of Henyard's allies at home in recent weeks, looking for information and cooperation. As for the six-figure township supervisor's salary, it was 6 times higher than the leaders of Illinois' other largest townships, but it will be reduced to just over $50,000 per year when the new supervisor takes over in mid-May. Some of the other allowance perks, they'll remain in place. Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.
This week we will hit the 100-day.
Let's do this. So Tiffany, you mean to tell me y'all seen it for yourself? The residents don't care for her for real. As they said, we just here for these goddamn food boxes, and I don't blame y'all because y'all tax dollars are paying for the damn food boxes. Seriously. Girl, Tiffany, I can't believe you fumbled this. Yeah, I promise y'all, I am shocked to know that this lady fumbled. Y'all read it. Y'all heard it. Ben Bradley said she was making more than Chicago mayor. Then if we want to talk about it, even with the perks, Tiffany Henyard was her and Kamal Woods. I know y'all seen him, his little tall, slinky ass in that video as well. But I want to say this. Tiffany and Kamal was making more than the sitting president. I want you to think about that. Tiffany Henyard and her married boyfriend. It's not allegedly. It's not none of that. It's facts. Kamal Woods is married still to this day. His wife owned a daycare, but they were making more money together combined than President. I'm not even gonna call him President Trump. They were making more money than the sitting president. That baffles me. That really does. It baffles me because it's like, girl, how did you fumble that? Oh, girl, you weren't supposed to fumble that. No, we not fumbling that. No, how did you fumble that? You weren't supposed to fumble that, girl. But it is what it is, right? It's a new day. Dalton has a new mayor. Thornton Township has a new supervisor. So again, it's a new day. It's a new day for Dalton. And I'm honored because now Dalton can go to sleep. Now Dalton can move forward because they don't have a narcissist in office anymore. And so again, Tiffany, the best thing I would say for you to do is just to come clean. I will issue an apology on behalf of Thornton Township residents and on behalf of Dalton. Issue an apology. Come out with a video. That's what somebody should have told you to do. But they didn't. And it's sad. It's really sad because the fact of the matter is that she could have held on to this position for a long time, y'all. Frank Zuccarelli had the position of Thornton Township supervisor. I think they said 30 years almost. And so if he can hold on to it, why wouldn't you? And you were appointed. That's the crazy part about it. You weren't even voted in. That's the crazy part about it. But it is what it is, right? She gonna get what's coming to her. Trust me when I say that. Tiffany gonna get what's coming to her. And the feds ain't gonna play no games with her black ass. As I will always say, from my house to yours,
Messy but classy, yeah, I keep it real. Bringing all the news, let's talk, let's spill. Shade so sharp, might need a shield. When Drew speaks, best believe it's sealed. Gossip facts, what's the deal? Keep it raw, keep it trill. Ain't no cap, just what's real. Hit that like, tell me how you feel. Oh, you ain't heard, let me